Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Officers at 24/7, and I'm here with all of you to discuss the important session today, in which we are going to discuss what was the principles and practices of banking exam in the May 2023. So today we are going to understand what was the paper, and apart from that, we are going to understand how we can use the key takeaways from May 2023 paper for the October 2023 preparation, and what should be our strategy, what should be the important points that is very crucial to cover in the preparation of your JAIIB exam. So all this we are going to discuss today, but before that, those candidates who have joined us here, do let me know is audio video both are okay, are we good to go? And also welcome to the channel again, and I am Amanjot Kaur. I will be taking your PPB, Indian Economy, Indian Financial System, both the subjects for the JAIIB October preparation. Okay, so let's just start. As you can see on the thumbnail, we are going to talk about the key takeaways from May 2023 paper, and we are going to talk for PPB exam. It means PPB subject of yours. So before that, we have completed Indian Economy, Indian Financial System, and today we are starting the questions. What type of questions has been asked in the May 2023 paper? So let's start. Before starting with the questions, let's discuss a certain thing about PPB. First of all, this is your second paper. PPB is your second paper. And if we are talking about this is a second paper, it covers 4 modules. Each module or each paper of yours in JAIIB cover 4 modules. The module A talk about the general banking operation, module B talk about the functions of banks, module C talks about the banking technology, module D talks about the ethics in banks. Okay, these are the 4 modules in front of us for the PPB. If we talk about, like as an Indian Economy, Indian Financial System, we have talked that module C and D have around 60% weightage in the paper for the Indian Economy, Indian Financial System. Similarly, if we talk about the principles and practices of banking, so you can see module C and D comparatively have less weightage than module A and B in your PPB paper. So in principles and practices of banking, you will find module A and B have your around 60% of weightage, and the rest 40% weightage goes to module C and D. Okay, so maximum number of questions can be seen from module A and module B. Also, because these 2 modules have a more syllabus in comparison to other 2. If I talk about the last module of your, that is ethics, around 4 to 5 units are there, not more than that. If I talk about the module C, the same thing is there, not more than 10 units are there. But in module A, you will have 21 units. The single module covers 21 units, and these units have a very comprehensive details about the guidelines, policies of KYC, AML, account opening types, types of customer, types of account, what kind of documents are required to open an account, what type of customer can open, what type of account, etc. So lot of guidelines, lot of theories there in the module 1. So that's why we have to accordingly decide how to divide our time for preparation among these 4 modules. Okay, and do remember module A and B have huge syllabus, plus they have huge weightage also. Now you can see this is the module A. Okay, and it has your total 21 units. There are 21 units in your module A, and the first unit, that is banker customer relationship. Yesterday I have taken session on YouTube about the same at 8 PM. If you haven't seen that, then do make sure you check the session. Okay, so this is the module A that covers general banking operation. It talks about the general operations that banks perform. The second one, we have module B, and you can see module B is your functions of bank. It also have a huge units in it. So if I talk about the total units, total 55 units in the module A, B, C, D combined. But module A and B have more units, and the general banking operations related to the banking functions or the deposit accounts or the services bank is providing. When it comes to the functions of banks, what are the other functions bank is performing, and in which sector bank is performing that function, that we have to cover. Like what are the loan accounts of the bank, what are the stressed asset, what are the special mention accounts, all that we have to cover in the module B. Then module C, you can see module C only have 8 units. As I have told you, not more than 10 units will be there. And module C talks about the banking technology, in which you have to cover the softwares on which bank is working, how bank works, what are the data communication network, how the cyber crimes, fraud risk management will be done in the banks, what are the CBS environment, what is CBS, how it works, digital banking channels, what are the different platforms available with the bank to provide the digital banking services. All this have to be covered under the module C. And the module D has the smallest part in the subject, that only have your 5 units. It is related to ethics in banks and financial institutions. Now, what does ethics means? Ethics means simply the manner in which a human being is working, or the manner, or I can say any individual person. If we are talking about human, every human have their different human values. So those human values create a certain moral principle for every individual. Like, it is possible the thing which we are talking about, according to my values, according to my morals, that thing is right to do, but according to your values, according to your morals, the same thing can be a wrong thing, right? Let's say, for example, if someone is doing a ragging in a college and I have seen that, and I am feeling like, yes, I have seen this in my college, so this is just a normal thing, seniors do the ragging of the juniors, but according to you, that is wrong. That senior person is mocking the junior student or the person of the college, and this is wrong according to you. So you went to the HOD or you went to the dean of the college to complain, but I think that's a very common thing. There is no thing to respond or react on that particular environment. So this is what we're talking about. Like, every human will have their different values, and the first values we learn from our family, from our family members. Then apart from that, we talk about that school, college, friends, and the colleagues you have in the office. All they will have a certain impact on your values. So human values are what? Simply a value, or I can say human values are the things which we adopt from our childhood and that remains with us over the life. Okay, same thing is moral principle, that after seeing something, after knowing something, we build that particular behavior of ours, and accordingly we work in the life of ours, right? And the same ethics will be performed, or should be there in an organization to work. Like, if a bank is working, bank should be ethical. Bank should work ethically to know that whatever the bank is doing, whatever services is bank providing, all the services, all the activities are in the interest of their depositors, are in the interest of the nation. They can't do anything illegal. So this is what we're talking about. Ethics is simply a study of a human being in which you are trying to understand what is the right behavior, what is the wrong behavior. Out of that, you will find out what to do and what not to do. So ethics in bank simply means a certain code of conduct, a certain rule book, a certain manner that you have to follow in your organization, that you have to continue while you are working in an organization. And every organization will have different ethics. They have different code of conduct. They have different rule book, you can say. Okay, so that we have to cover under the module D. So these are the syllabus of your module A, B, C and D. Now, there are certain things which we have to remember when we are preparing for the exam. So first of all, there are 4 modules, A, B and C, D. Then we have 100 questions and the marks will be also 100, and there will be a certain pattern of questions. Now, what are the pattern of questions? Let's see that. Let's discuss the pattern of questions here. So first of all, the first pattern of question you can see here, that is one-liner questions. One-liner questions means simply short questions with the options, 4 options, and the options will be also one-word options. That is the one-liner questions. The second pattern will be seen, that is a statement-based question. These statement-based questions will be time-consuming questions. Why time consuming? Because in the question they will ask which of the following according to you, or which of the following statement is or are right, and or incorrect, or true or false or correct. These kind of questions can be asked. So let's say they have asked which of the following is are correct, which of the following statement is are correct about the NPCI. Okay, and then they have given 5 statements. That statements will be lengthy. You have to study those statements, and after that you will find the options. Only 1 is correct, only 2 and 3 is correct, only 1, 2, 4 and correct, or 5th option is saying let's say all are correct. So these kind of questions will be time consuming, and as well as they will be needing a very comprehensive detail about each and every topic of yours, because a statement based question you can't answer with the one liner pattern, because you have 5 statements. All the 5 statements will have what? The different concept, the different information regarding or related to your NPCI or whatever topic has been asked. So that's what we're talking about here in the statement based question. First, they need a time management, and the second, they need a proper knowledge of a topic. Then the third pattern of question can be seen here, that is match the following. Okay, the certain match the followings can be given you. Again, the match the followings you will be able to answer when you know everything about the certain points that has been given under the question. Next, the fourth pattern will be a case study. So case study questions, first check your theoretical knowledge, like the act or law or rule or guideline, whatever has been given by RBI, FATF, or whatever the authority it is. So first they will check if you know about the rules and regulations or not, and the second they are going to check the decision making process of yours, like how much capable you are in taking decisions at the certain kind of scenario that they have given you as a case study. So that have to be checked. Okay, so these are the 4 pattern of questions can be seen. One liner question, statement based question, match the following, and then we have our case study questions. So these are the things you should remember while you are preparing. Now let's talk about the questions that has been asked in the paper in May 2023. So they have asked about official valid documents. So there are 6 official valid documents. So the question was like this: which of the following is or are not a part of official valid document? The second is talking about CTS, check truncation system. So what is check truncation system? Simply to stop the physical movement of the check, we have introduced a new method, a new technology, just with the help of which we are going to clear the check by sending an electronic image only. We do not have to do the physical transfer of check to get the payment of check, right? Then National Automated Clearing House, NACH, this is a service that has been provided by NPCI in which bulk payment and repetitive payments can be done. Infinet is a service that has been provided by IFTAS, the subsidiary of RBI. UPI, Interface Settlement Cycle, that we are talking about under the NPCI. Maximum members of self-help group, like 10 to 20 members will be there, but in the hill areas, it can be 5 up to. Hana POS limit, point of sale limit, NRE account, NRO account that can be opened by NRIs. Hana, these are CASA Rafa accounts in Indian rupee only. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, which gives the insurance on the crop of the farmer. Debt Recovery Tribunal, it is the recovery method of NPA in which individual persons NPA will be clear or will be recovered. IMPS, Immediate Payment Service. It provides a facility to transfer fund immediately from one person account to another. It can be done with the 3 ways. First, by using IFS code. Second, by using MMID code. Or third, by using Aadhaar. Okay. Now, then router questions were there. Then white label ATM, the ATM which will provided by the NPCI or non-banking institutions like IndiCash ATM. Digital currency, RBI introduced CBDC, that is central bank digital currency. Wholesale and retail both network has been launched. Okay, now the question was asked, one of the which of not a part of CBS, like which of the following is not a part of core banking solution. The features, the function of the core banking solution has been given. Out of that they have been asked that which of the following is not a function. Now bill of exchange interest, ethics, module D. Always we have seen that module D covers your around 4 to 5 questions or max to max 8 questions, not more than that can be seen. Now, Negotiable Instrument Act, Section 131, Attachment Order, that's a banker-customer special relationship. Numerical was there on the working capital and fixed capital. Then Principal and Agent Relation section, that's again a banker-customer relationship. Non-banking financial company and microfinance institution types. The insider trading, that will be a kind of prohibited activity or it's a illegal activity, like in which you share the detail or I can say in which the person leak the information, internal information of a company. NPA provisions, NPA is non-performing asset, and the provisioning has been introduced in the NPA. What are the NPA provisions that you have to cover? So these are the certain questions that has been asked in the paper. So you can see here from module D, we have only seen 4 to 5 questions were there. If I talk about module C, the router was from there, the digital currency was from there, the CBS was from there. Apart from that, we have Infinet from that particular module, and the rest questions are from module A and B only. So you can understand easily module A and B is very important to cover when we are going to give the PPP paper. Right? Now next, what are the tips to score more in the paper and what should be done? First of all, start early. If you haven't started till now, then start early, because it is what is important to start your preparation, because if you are preparing for any particular paper, PPB has huge syllabus, and the maximum syllabus I can say. Hana, PPB has the huge syllabus, or I can say the maximum syllabus is in the PPB. So it is required from all of us to cover the first and do the revision as well. So first of all, start early. Second, know your syllabus, understand the whole syllabus, as I have showed you that the 4 modules are there, and what module will cover how many units, that I have already told you. But apart from this also, you have to understand what individual modules and topics are talking about, so that you will be able to understand what to study and how much to study. Okay, you will be able to know what to study and how much to study. That is important. Then next one is make timetable with the latest syllabus. So timetable is important because you will know what is the latest syllabus. It is also important because you have a different weightage from the module. So module A and B that have more syllabus comparatively to C and D. So you need more time to cover module A and B, and module C and D can be easily covered within 20 days. Both modules will be covered within 20 days only. So accordingly make a timetable like how much time you have to give to which module. Now focus on the concept. Without conceptual clarity, without conceptual understanding, we are not able to clear this exam. Okay, then keep preparing notes. Notes preparation is very important, and notes preparation means do make sure whatever the important points are when you are having a live class, when you are taking a live class, or when you are reading by yourself only. And you have seen there is definitely 4 to 5 questions can be seen from the ethics part. So make sure you make a proper note or PDF about that so that at the time of revision you will use that only. So revision is must. Make sure one day you dedicate to the revision only in a week, because without revision, because of the lack of the revision, maybe there is a chances we are facing a lot of issues regarding what? The confusion. Maybe you have heard that particular question, maybe you have studied that particular content, but now in the paper you are not able to answer the question because of lack of the revision. So the revision is must, and keep practicing the question. This is the only option. When you are practicing the question, you have 2 options. You can go with the topic wise questions and you can go with the full length mock test also. Both are available on Adda24 website, and that will be helping you to clear your paper. So first of all, it's very important to start early if you haven't done yet, because with the paper, if I talk about the PPB paper, it has 55 units, and the concepts are very much in detail. So we have to start early. Okay, and the second thing is, do make sure each and every concept you do not have to mug the concept. Do not do the mug up of the concepts. Do try to understand the concept, because that is going to help you. Hana, in the case study questions as well. Apart from that, you will find that topic wise mock tests are available. Like you have completed unit 15 of PPB, you will find the topic wise test. If you have completed the whole syllabus, you will find the full length mock test also. Okay, so do make sure you check that. And the last one, Here, if you want to enroll in a dedicated batch in which all the detailed syllabus with the topic-wise mock tests, full-length mock tests, e-books test series, everything will be available. Go to the particular website and do check all the batches here. So this is the third English medium batch, Sankalp third batch, is starting from 24th of July, in which I will be starting PPB from 4th of August. So PPB will start from 4th of August. Okay, and so do make sure you read all the details here. All the details about the paper has been given here. Then click on the buy now option and enter a code, that is flash. 77% discount will be available. For 1% discount, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application and use 1% discount by using the coins. Okay, so this is the detail about how to enroll in the batch and what was asked in the PPB. And I have told you PPB is a type of paper which need a conceptual clarity. So do make sure go with the concepts. Okay, now let's end the session here. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Apart from that, in the evening, I will be coming up with the Indian economy, Indian financial system, 50 questions, 50-minute rapid fire session. So do not forget to join that particular session also. Okay, so see you at 5 p.m. Thank you everyone for joining the session and take care. Last but not the least, if you are into the channel of Officers Adda 24/7, do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.